Their parents insisted they made her look strange. I watched as my brother and his wife showered Mia with love and attention while Ava remained mistreated and overlooked. One of the memories that comes to my mind is from a family gathering. We were all playing in the backyard, but as usual, Ava lagged behind because her limp was making it hard for her to keep up. I could see Mia trying to include her, pulling her along, but their parents were having none of it.
Come on, Mia. Why are you wasting your time with her? You should be making friends, not babysitting the imbecile.
Mia was sad, but she didn't abandon Ava. Instead, she continued helping her sister. As time went on, the differences in their treatment became more pronounced. Growing up, I had a front row seat to the complicated dynamics in my nieces' lives. Mia and Ava were identical twins, but their worlds could not have been more different. Mia, with her lively spirit, was perfect in the eyes of their parents, while Ava struggled under the weight of expectations and harsh criticisms. Ava had a limp from a birth defect that left one leg shorter than the other, and though her huge blue eyes were captivating, their parents insisted they made her look strange. I watched as my brother and his wife showered Mia with love and attention while Ava remained mistreated and overlooked. One of the memories that comes to my mind is from a family gathering. We were all playing in the backyard, but as usual, Ava lagged behind because her limp was making it hard for her to keep up. I could see Mia trying to include her, pulling her along, but their parents were having none of it.
Come on, Mia. Why are you wasting your time with her? You should be making friends, not babysitting the imbecile.
Mia was sad, but she didn't abandon Ava. Instead, she continued helping her sister. As time went on, the differences in their treatment became more pronounced. Mia excelled in everything she did: school, sports, friendships, while Ava felt like she was always being pulled down. I remember a time when they were invited to a talent show at school. Mia had prepared a dance performance, while Ava wanted to read a poem she had written. She wanted to go up with Ava.
Of course, Ava, I want you there with me.
What makes you think you can be up there? Just let Mia have her moment without dragging you along. I saw how disappointed Ava was, and that made me angry. I could also see Mia trying to fight back tears, torn between her sister and her parents' expectations. Another time, during a family dinner, we celebrated Mia's soccer championship win. Their parents lavished her with praise.
Mia, you were incredible. You've worked so hard and it shows. That's how a true child of mine behaved.
Our little superstar, we're so proud of you. We're so glad to have you. If we only had Ava as a child, it would have been so sad and boring. I looked at Ava and saw tears in her eyes.
But I got an A on my science project.
That's nice, Ava, but it's not the same. You should learn from Mia how to truly excel.
She tried to smile as she nodded, but I knew she was screaming within herself. I could just tell her heart was heavy. The favoritism continued to be evident, especially during holidays. One Christmas, their parents decided to decorate Mia's room with elaborate decorations, while Ava's remained untouched.
Can I help decorate my room too, please? I don't need much. Whatever you give to me is fine.
Ava, your room doesn't need all that. Just focus on Mia's. She's the one who deserves the spotlight.
What will you even do if we decorate your room? Limp around? How can we even let you decorate it yourself? You'll just fall and push more responsibilities on us. Forget it, Ava. You're not getting any decorations.
Later that week, I overheard their parents discussing Ava's future.
Honestly, I don't see how Ava will ever keep up with Mia. Maybe it's best if we just focus on Mia's life alone.
Exactly. We can't waste our time on someone who can't make it, no matter how hard we try. I felt so sad hearing that. I wanted to tell the twins, but I knew it would make them feel bad. They were already miserable. I didn't want to worsen the case. One day, at a family picnic, the twins were given the chance to showcase their baking skills. They were tasked with making cupcakes, and while Mia whipped up a colorful batch, Ava struggled to make her own. I watched as Ava worked diligently while Mia tried to encourage her.
I'm sure they'll taste good, Ava. Stop worrying about how they look.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the case.
Mia, these are delightful. You're going to be an amazing chef someday.
Mine is really good too, if you can give it a try. I promise they taste so good. Mia herself said it.
Ava, it's cute that you tried, but you know Mia is the one with the talent. Just stick to what you're good at.
She probably just deceived you. Mia is too nice for this world. She would never tell you those things you made her bad.
Ava looked so humiliated. I could see the hurt in her eyes. Mia looked like she wanted to cry, and I wanted to scream at their parents for their cruelty. In high school, the treatment escalated. Mia joined the cheerleading squad, her popularity soaring, while Ava remained on the fringes, struggling with anxiety and feelings of insecurity. After one of Mia's performances, her parents celebrated with her. "That's my girl. I always knew you were destined for greatness. Oh, how I wish you were my only child. You're the only one who makes me proud, darling."
Dad, I got an award as the best math student. What about that? Didn't it make you proud?
Oh, sweetie, that's nice and all, but it's not the same. Cheerleading is so much more impressive. Math award? That's so basic and boring.
One winter, we had a family ski trip, and while Mia was cheered on by their parents for her skills on the slopes, Ava was met with skepticism. "Are you sure you can keep up, Ava? I don't want you holding anyone back." Ava nodded, but I knew her confidence had been shattered, and they hadn't even stepped onto the slopes yet. When they did, I watched as Mia glided effortlessly down the hill, while Ava moved slowly and cautiously. When Ava fell, her parents laughed at her.
So lazy. Just get up, Ava. Mia would have bounced back by now. Stop being weak.
While Mia continued to receive praises from them, all Ava could do was struggle to keep up. Over the years, Ava's spirit was brought down by her parents' hurtful words, but Mia was always there for her. She would often sneak away to comfort Ava after their parents' cruel remarks.
You're amazing, Ava. Don't let them get to you. You have so much to offer. They're just being ridiculous comparing us. We're both better in our own fields. Don't let them make you forget that.
Mia's words were encouraging, but the constant comparisons and neglect took their toll on Ava. By the time their parents decided to move abroad, Ava felt utterly broken, battling depression and anxiety. Their parents had received a job offer abroad. "We're moving to a new city, and we're only taking Mia with us. Ava can remain here. We're not used to her anyway, and she definitely would be a burden if we take her."
No, you can't just take one of us. We're twins. How can you do this to us?
Please don't leave me. I'll do better, please. Mia will teach me how to be better.
You don't understand. Mia has a future ahead of her, and we can't have you being a bad influence on her. We can't have you being a liability to our child when she's just about to begin her life.
The heartless rejection left both girls feeling devastated and hopeless. Their parents packed their bags and left, abandoning Ava with me without a second thought. "Hey Sam, since you love kids and don't have any of your own, stay with this disabled Ava while we go work abroad for a while." It's true, I was never married and never had a child, but I adored kids. I took Ava in as my own daughter. Though she was sad, I encouraged her and cared for her deeply. After they left, Mia would call every week, sharing stories about her new life abroad.
I miss you so much, Ava. I wish you were here.
Despite the distance, the bond between the twins remained strong. They would talk about their dreams, their fears, and the unfairness of their situation. Ava, through the encouragement and kindness of her twin, worked hard and eventually became a medical doctor, proving her parents wrong in every possible way. While Mia started a cosmetic company. Years passed, and it was time for Ava to get married. Her husband was a kind and wealthy man who treated her with the love and respect she deserved. On the day of her wedding, Mia flew in from abroad to be her bridesmaid. The excitement was so contagious, and for once, Ava felt truly happy. But just as things seemed perfect, her parents showed up uninvited.
Ava, we're so sorry for coming late. How come no one told us?
It was so crazy how they were trying to act like everything was fine after everything they did to the twins.
No one told you both because no one wants you here. How dare you come uninvited?
Oh, sweet dear, forgive us. We were stupid. Now we see everything. Can you ever forgive us? Please forgive your parents.
My parents? You must be mistaken. You both ceased to be my family the day you abandoned me.
They tried to speak more, but Ava wasn't done with them.
I won't let you walk me down the aisle, Dad, if that's what you came for. Samson is gonna do it, and I'm honored.
What?
Yes. All those years you abandoned your duty as a father, he was there for me. You should emulate his behavior and turn a new leaf. He's the only one I consider a father. As for you, you're just someone I used to know.
Ava's parents were shocked by her boldness. True to her words, I walked her down the aisle while her parents sat in shame, watching another couple perform their duties. After the wedding, they tried to approach Ava again, hoping for a chance to apologize. But Mia, protective as always, stepped in front of her sister.
Let her be. Do you not have any idea how much you've hurt her?
We didn't mean it. We were just trying to do what was best.
Best for whom? Certainly not for Ava. You've always favored me and pushed her aside. How could you think that was okay?
Their parents looked shocked, unable to process Mia's outburst.
But she's our daughter too.
Not anymore. You lost that right when you chose to abandon her.
With that, Mia turned her back on them, standing firmly by Ava's side. Their parents shook their heads regretfully as they realized they had lost both their daughters. They left the wedding, defeated, and returned abroad, carrying their guilt with them. But karma had more in store for them. When they got back, their lives changed. They were both fired from their jobs due to poor performance. Someone had snitched on them for always charging customers extra and taking the profit, so they left the company with a tarnished reputation. The company made them pay every dime they stole, leaving them with nothing. They traveled back home. But when they tried to move back into the family house, they were met with cold shoulders from relatives who had witnessed their treatment of Ava. They ended up renting a small apartment and living with 3 dogs, their daughters refusing to acknowledge their existence. My brother later fell ill and passed away. Ava and Mia refused to attend the funeral, leaving their mother heartbroken. She still sends them letters from time to time, but receives no reply. As the years passed, my brother's wife grew old in her lonely home, haunted by memories of the daughter she had rejected. Meanwhile, Ava and Mia's bond grew stronger than ever. Every weekend, they come over to my house, and we catch up like one big family. I'm now like a father to them, and I am happily married with a daughter. Ava and Mia love my daughter so much and often spoil her with expensive gifts. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed," and we'll do our best to reply to your comment.